Ad Victorium, Initiate. Now that everyone's here, let's go over the plan. Foundation reported super mutant attacks potentially originating from this location. We're here to determine if those claims are founded. And if so, eliminate the threat. We'll advance information. Immediately report anything you see out of place. Are we understood?
Copy.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Move out. Stop here for a moment. One step for our mission. Some regular wildlife here. Seems like the super mutants would have cleared that out. Well said. Let's keep moving forward.
Hey, look. We could take a team photo. The Fort Atlas Spelunkers, ready for action. Huh.
Stay focused, Houston. This is no time for jokes.
Initiate Norland is right. Follow his lead.
Right. Sorry. Never mind.
Greetings, adventurers. I'm Dick Shale. You may remember me from Automated Forces.
be a dead end. There's some gore here. I'd say the mutants have left their mark. Initiate, what's your read on this location? So it's likely there are still super mutants nearby. Good call, Initiate. Let's do a thorough sweep of the room. There may still be a way forward.
Roger. I'll take the far side.
Excellent initiative, Norland. The remaining two of you, stick together and cover this area. Be sure not to miss anything. Effective reconnaissance can mean the difference between life and death.
Right. I'll try my best. I mean, I'll be thorough, Knight, sir.
Before you is the entrance to the Night Kid room, where the mysterious half-man, half-bat was first discovered. Night Kid was found.
The wall really caved in here. Ugh, I hope that doesn't happen to us.
Weighed 19 pounds and had been feeding on blocks to survive. You can explore this.
Someone left their shovel behind. Could prove useful.
Head right to continue the tour. Please let members of premium guided tours pass before proceeding.
Oh, watch your step! There's dynamite there. I mean, I trust you, but I figure I probably shouldn't.
Tonight, we bring you the final chapter of Curse of the Wendigo. When last we left off, Richard Moore was recovering from radiation exposure. His family had just returned home.
Can I show Dad my gun? Jimmy, I told you, not in the house. And remember, you can't go into the bedroom yet. Aw, stupid quarantine. I know it's hard, sweetheart, but we just have to be patient. This happens to lots of people with important jobs like your father's. Okay, I won't go in. I'll just say hi. Dad? Dad? Did you fall asleep?
Jimmy, that you out there, sport?
Yeah, it's me.
Jimmy, I'm hungry.
Okay, Dad. I'll go tell Godrich to make you something.
No. Why don't you come in, son? You pay your old man a visit.
I'm not supposed to get too close yet, remember?
Now, James, if your father says it's okay, then it's okay. Now, you come in here.
I don't know. You sure?
Positive. You come and give your dad a big hug. Now, Jimmy.
Well, all right. If you say it's okay.
There he is. There's my boy. Looking fit as a fiddle.
Dad, what's wrong? You don't look better at all. You've gotten so thin I can see your bones. You've lost all your hair, too. You look almost like a skeleton.
Oh, so sorry, Jimmy. But Daddy's hungry. So very, very hungry. Come closer, son. Come to Daddy.
What? No, Dad, no!
Was it the radiation, a side effect of the medication? Or was it greed that caused this carnivorous transformation? We may never know. Be sure to tune in next week for another thrilling chapter of Tales from the West Virginia Hills.
Anything to report? We should take a cautious approach to that. One wrong move, and we could all get trapped inside. I suspect there's still more to see here. Did you find anything else? I see. In that case, I might send the others to scout ahead. Understood. Everyone, we need to cover as much ground as possible, and the threat level so far has been minimal. Initiates Norland and Houston. See if you can squeeze through that crevice and report what's on the other side. Initiate Norland, you take point. Stay in radio contact, and pull back as soon as you encounter danger. You may be eager to serve the Brotherhood, but being a good soldier is also about knowing your limits. Move out.
Roger. I'll make the Brotherhood proud, sir.
You mean all by ourselves? Oh, okay. Got it. I mean, yes, sir.
You'll stay with me and find a way to clear the cave-in. I'd look around for some kind of tool. Preferably not the destructive kind. If we're lucky, the rocks may even be loose enough to dig out by hand. As their superior officer, it's my job to keep them safe. This is also Initiate Houston's first real mission outside of Fort Atlas. Her success is my responsibility. Don't do anything reckless. I need all of us to get out of here in one piece. Those mutants must have gotten trapped inside sometime after the attacks. If this passage wraps around, Initiates Norland and Houston could be in trouble. I made a premature assumption that the area was safe. We have to do everything we can to make sure the Initiates don't pay for it. Hold on. I'm receiving a message. We have to find them. Move out! Norland! No! This shouldn't have happened. Norland was confident. Maybe too confident. Despite my orders, he may have tried to fight. And Houston. She would have... This is my responsibility. I swore to myself I'd never let this happen again. This isn't your problem to deal with, Initiate. You and Romani have already written me off, so it's not like your opinion will have changed. But I'm not important right now. We have to find Initiate Houston. Everything I do is for the good of humanity. I want to create a safe society again, to live and work side by side, as it should be. But those ideals are for nothing if I can't protect the people who believe in me. I have to do right by them. Back when we fought those raiders on the expedition route, when we lost Knight Connors and so many others, my decisions played a part in what happened that day. I swore to never make a mistake like that again. To never lose lives like that again. Initiate Houston.
Wait! Don't come any closer! I triggered some kind of trap. If I move, then just get away from here. I can't let anyone else.
My armor could take the blast. Cover your head!
What? No! Don't! Knight! No. No way all of this happened because of me. I won't run away anymore. I won't. There are more mutants. We have to fight!
power armor isn't just for show.
You're still badly injured. Without the power armor, you'd be dead. I'm so sorry.
This isn't the time for apologies. Put your training to work.
Right. You're right. I need to check your vitals.
We can't let this distract us from the mission. While Initiate Houston is busy, you need to search the area. Find out if this is truly the source of the attacks. I suspect we haven't killed our last mutants yet. Be thorough. All this gore could easily cover up something important. What have you found? A Pip-Boy.
Maybe the mutants ate a Vault Dweller. Sorry. That was insensitive. I'm glad it wasn't you.
We should have Scribe Valdez determine the origin of the Pip-Boy. Maybe the mutants took up residence in a vault. Go ahead and take the Pip-Boy tour. Initiate Houston will patch me up here before we return to Fort Atlas. And we'll give Initiate Norland a proper burial. I'm surprised to receive pity from you. Normally I would tell you to stow it, but I think camaraderie is what we need to grow stronger. I'm in good hands with Initiate Houston here. Thank you. Good work. We fought in honorable service to the Brotherhood. All of us. Ad Victoriam.
army.
Don't worry. Hey, have you seen Marcia around? Girl with black hair and the spirit of youthful rebellion? That means you haven't seen her then? Oh, drat. I was really hoping... Never mind. Just let me know if you see her. She hasn't been at Fort Atlas for a little while. Normally I wouldn't be so worried, but the truth is, she's not the only one. We've been hearing about people going missing all across Appalachia. Knight's orders. I'll prioritize it, but we really should have someone out looking for Marcia. You know what? You're right here. If you don't have another assignment from Night Shin, then I could really use your attention on this. I'm going to run a diagnostic on this Pip-Boy. Talk to me as soon as you're available. I'm pretty worried. Are you available now to look for Marcia? She could be in trouble. She was supposed to make a trip to Foundation, but a group of initiates recently returned from there and nobody remembers seeing her. I did consider that when I first heard of it. But I'd rather remain hopeful and investigate further. First, start by talking to her younger brother, Max. He might have an idea where she's gone. I'm going to remain hopeful that something didn't happen to her, or anyone else who's missing. If something did happen while she was in our care, let's not worry about that just yet.
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance. We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew.
I made it, Scribe Takano. I wish you were here too.
More than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day?
Stay strong, friend. I'm telling you, the next challenge will be. Are you here to help me find my sister? Well, the last time I saw Marcia was when she told me she was going to Foundation for some things. I think that something bad happened to her. It was just supposed to be a quick trip to Foundation, but she hasn't come back yet. I just know she would never leave me on purpose.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
She's the one that takes care of me since Mom died. One time, we had to leave our home because some bad guys kept coming around. We left in a hurry, and I forgot my favorite toy, an Armor Ace action figure. Marcia went back against Mom's orders to get him back for me. She said, "I'll always be there for you, Max." And she always has been.
Cleaning duty again? I swear, night shift.
No, but when she said goodbye, she was acting really weird. She was like, "You know I'll always love you, right?" She never says stuff like that. It's usually, "Learn to behave, Max," or "Can you be quiet, Max?" Her best friend, Luis Ramirez, might know something. He's an initiate too.
The elders have so much to teach us. I will not allow Atlas to go away before he leaves. We're here to stay.
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being stuck in Fort Atlas.
Chance to learn mistakes of the past. We'll build something better for everyone.
Should see if anyone needs help with anything. The settlers were need to understand their past as well. Same mistakes to
Which they managed to rebuild her, despite its scorched clay.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fortifiance ever was.
Oh. Oh. Not as young as I used to be, Layla. Spend all day hunting.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He's gonna love it. I'm never gonna make a name for myself.
Another complaint? Certainly is here.
I hope my next mission is soon.
We're
I'm
receiving
tired of being
reports of
stuck
people
in
going
Fort
missing all
Atlas.
over Appalachia. How long has this been going on?
Ad Victoriam.
One day, I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
How can I help you? What has Marcia done this time? It's been really hard for her to adjust to living in Fort Atlas after losing her mother. She spends most of her time worrying about taking care of Max, but none of it worrying about herself. Missing? No, she's just running an errand to Foundation. Yeah, she'll be back any minute. I'm sure she's fine. She probably just took the the long scenic route or something. Fine, I think Marcia will forgive me eventually. She knows how I feel about getting scolded by Night Shin. I can't be sure, but I think she may be with the Raider War Party. She told me once that she stayed as long as she could for Max's sake, but being here was like an open wound for her. Yeah, I don't think it's my place to tell her story, but let's just say that she blames them, or us, for the death of her mother. Abandon? No, of course not. We were talking, and I assured her that I would never let anything happen to Max. I guess I told her exactly what she needed to hear. Good luck, and please bring her back.
We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew. Recruits, mentions training, weapons, and a place like this, we're gonna be invincible. I'm all for taking
We need to do something about them. I'll go. It's my fault anyway.
I know you're eager to help. Sheena and Burke are the best there is. Anything that gives them trouble will be extremely dangerous.
What are you doing here?
You have some nerve showing up here after you sold us out. I'll let Marcia speak for herself, but I'm pretty sure she's not interested in going back.
Hell no, I'm not. How about you don't waste everyone's time and just leave?
We're a family here. Sheena's as clever as they come, but I know her too well to let something like that live under the radar forever. She did make one mistake, thinking a bootlicker like you had any chance of actually helping us. I'm glad you asked. Well, it just so happens we're planning a dinner party. The Brotherhood will be our distinguished guests. We'd like to deliver a special thank you for showing up in Appalachia without even needing an invitation, and laying down the law on this filthy, treacherous wasteland. You've done enough helping already. You had your chance, and you blew it.
What about Sheena and Burke? It's their lives that are on the line, not yours.
I value their lives as much as my own. I can't trust... I can't put their lives in the hands of the Brotherhood. That makes them as good as dead.
If we stand by and do nothing, then they will be dead. Sheena and Burke went to AMS headquarters to retrieve something for us and haven't returned yet.
Marcia. Damn it. Well, it wasn't my plan for you to know about this, but now that you do, I guess there's no way around it. Marcia's not going back with you. She's going after Sheena and Burke. She's been bossed around by the Brotherhood enough in her life. Why don't you do something for her for a change and help out?
I overheard some Brotherhood initiates talking about how AMS headquarters was a place of interest. It was the piece of intel I gave to Pierce and the others so that they would consider letting me join. It's my fault that they're missing. I should have tried to get more information.
Nice try. As much as it kills me, I'm not stupid enough to leave things unsupervised when two of us are already missing.
I'm not going back to Fort Atlas. No one gave you the right to make my life decisions for me, and the Brotherhood doesn't own me.
I feel better having one of us there instead of blindly trusting the Brotherhood. Make sure someone is focused on saving Sheena and Burke.
One of us? You really mean it? I'll prove to you, Pierce, that I belong here. I'll undo what I've done.
You being willing to put your life on the line for us is indication enough that you belong in this family. Bring my people back alive and in one piece.
I'll meet you at AMS. I'm not coming back with you after, though. I have a new family.
Attention citizens, Watoga is under a state of emergency and evacuation order. Do not attempt to enter the city limits, and for God's sake, get out if you're still here. Unless you are military or a roboticist. In that case, if you can do so safely, make your way to the mayor's office in the municipal center.
Right there.
Welcome to the Watoga Civic Center, the future of events. The Watoga Civic Center welcomes you. Presidential debate happens here. The Civic Center is your home for the future. Watoga Emergency Medical Group is here to help. Speak to our friendly automated receptionist for automated mining.
Easy kill.
Let's keep going. I could have handled them on my own, you know. I've never heard of them before. They seem like some sort of mercenary creeps. I don't care what they call themselves. I won't let them get in our way. Look, I'd rather focus on finding Sheena and Burke, but if it'll get you moving, then say what you want to. The Raiders are the only ones standing up to the Brotherhood and making their own choices about how to live. Listen, I'm not naive. I know that Raider life is dangerous and filled with stealing and murder. But Pierce and the others, they're different. They just want to live their lives free from the oppression of the Brotherhood. I can relate to that. I'll miss them, but I need to start living my life for myself instead of others. I never asked to be taken to Fort Atlas. That decision was made for me. Being around the Brotherhood and watching them take charge is a constant reminder of how my mother died. I can't keep watching them do that to others. I never wanted to be the sole caregiver of Max either. He's happier staying at Fort Atlas with Night Shin, and I can't be a good guardian for him in a place that causes me so much pain. I'm finally taking charge of my own life and doing what I need to do for myself. Okay. I've had to be the one who takes care of Max and me. I'm not used to accepting help. So, thanks. Now that that's taken care of, we should look around and see if there's any trace of Sheena or Burke. I already did a sweep of this floor before that mercenary attacked me, and didn't find anything. Let's try looking upstairs.
Intruder.
just a bunch of amateurs.
I'm ready for a fight. I'm hit!
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
I will find you. I'm not afraid of you! I'm hit! Cover me! I'm hit! Ah, shit!
Your cooperation is requested. Warning. Required.
That necklace! I know that necklace! I'd recognize that necklace anywhere. That's Burke's necklace. I've never seen them without it. My mom had a similar necklace that she always wore. Never took that thing off. I still regret not being able to retrieve it from her body. Thank you. You're right. Max and I will keep her memory alive. Maybe I can tell you about her sometime. If you want. At least we know that Burke and Sheena made it to AMS. Let's keep looking. That's one of the raiders that went with Sheena and Burke. I hope they're still okay. I'm so tired of all the blood and death. I'm tired of losing everyone that I care about. First my mother's death, and now this.
Everyone from our camp was killed, except Max and me. We were told to stay out of the fight. I should have been there, though, fighting beside them. You're right. Sheena and Burke are strong. I'm sure they're here somewhere. Come on, we've got to hurry and find them. A note from Sheena. Can't believe they surrendered. Hopefully that means they were taken alive. The Raiders, they really are like a family. The kind that I want to be a part of. Here's Sheena and Burke. They look out for each other. They're not just about stealing and fighting. I respect that. They don't back down to the Brotherhood either. I want retribution for the lives that have been lost at their hands. Of course, they'll always be my family. I just couldn't stand staying in that place anymore with the Brotherhood. One day, they'll understand. Hell, maybe they'll even join me. We're almost to the top of AMS. We must be getting close. Let's hurry.
Really? You and that little girl are the ones giving my mercs all this trouble. We Hellcats don't put up with anyone getting in the way of us or our calves. This ends now.
Huh? Gotcha! I'm ready to fight.
to take you down. Cover me, I'm hit. You aren't dead, me. I'm hit. I'm not afraid to kill you. I'm hit. I'm hit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm afraid to kill you. I'm hit. Cover me, I'm hit. Oh, shit. I'm hit. I'm hit. The Hellcats are unstoppable. Cover me, I'm hit. I'm hit. Oh, shit. You are dead meat. I'm hit. I'm hit. Oh, shit. Cover me. I'm hit. I don't need payment to take you down. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Did you find out where Sheena and Burke are? Captured? That's good. That means they were taken alive. We need to figure out where these holding cells are. See if you can find anything else that hints toward their location. I have no idea, but that son of a bitch is gonna pay for messing with Sheena and Burke. Please hurry.
heard something.
Let's go!
Marsha, what are you doing here? And with this snitch? What the hell?
The Brotherhood sent their lackey to try and bring me back. I told them I refused to even consider it until we found you. They're actually not as bad as I thought. And they helped me find you. But anyway, are you two okay? You look pretty beat up.
Been better.
Good work on giving these mercenaries hell, Marsha. You'll make a great addition to the war party. So, can you get us out of here or not?
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Nothing that could be of use to us. It seems like they were doing some sort of experiments on people down here. That terminal over there might have more information.
Sheena made the right choice.
Thanks, Burke. There was no way we would have made it out of there alive, and I knew Pierce wouldn't just let us go missing. My quick thinking's what kept us alive. Not everything can be won with a fight. Appreciate your help.
Don't worry, you two. We'll get you out soon. Okay, now that we found Sheena and Burke, we can talk. What's up? It's hard to talk about, but you've been so patient with me. I've really ever only talked about it with Ramirez, but... alright. The town that Max and I were living in with our mother was being threatened by a group of raiders. When the Brotherhood came into town, they decided to be saviors. They actually thought it would be a good idea to arm a bunch of ordinary people with high-tech weaponry. When the raiders came, they took the weapons and slaughtered our people. If we hadn't tried to fight back, my mother would still be alive. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I'm just filled with so much anger and hurt. Sure, I'll hear what you've got to say. You, Ramirez, Odessa, you've all shown me that maybe all Brotherhood members aren't the same. But I can't just leave the war party. We're family now. Mom? You're right. She would be rolling in her grave right now if she knew I left Max in the care of someone else. She always told us to stick together.
Marcia, no. Why would you go back to them? The Brotherhood are our enemies.
I'm not joining the Brotherhood, but I can't just abandon everyone at Fort Atlas. Their initiate helped me see that. I'm sorry. I really am. I'll never forget the way that you all accepted me into your family. I hope that one day we'll be able to see each other again, and it won't be on fighting terms. Thanks again, for everything. I'll see you back at Fort Atlas.
Hey. Hey.
Automated Mining Services welcomes you to the home of industry. Visitors, please see our receptionist. Welcome to AMS, the future of mining. AMS is here for you. Thank you for visiting.
please, tell me you found out where Marcia's gone? The Raider War Party? Oh no, that's not good at all. The Raiders are dangerous. She could get herself hurt. Or worse. I knew she was frustrated with the Brotherhood, but I never thought she would just leave. We have to cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge it anew. Marcia has a lot of strong feelings about what happened to her mother. Some of them fair, some of them misguided. Maybe if you get Marcia to open up to you, she'll tell you her side of the story. You read my mind. Thank you, Initiate. Do what you can to get her back. And be gentle. She's been through a lot. Welcome back, Initiate. I see that Marcia has returned and in brighter spirits than before. I don't know how you managed it, but great work. Did you discover anything else on your mission? AMS? Those headquarters had been a point of interest to the Brotherhood for a long time. I see Marcia was not shy in sharing our intel. Shin is going to freak when he hears of this. Very interesting research on the effects of heated ultrasight on the human body. Horrendous that they were performing these secret experiments, though. We'll learn what we can from this. Thank you. I see. I figured you'd hear more about it eventually. Try not to judge us too harshly based on the way Marcia tells it. We did the best we could in those circumstances. Too many lives have been lost. I feel for Marcia and Max. This letter is concerning. While Marcia wasn't missing, it seems that these Hellcat mercenaries and the Blue Ridge Caravan Company are both involved in the other disappearances. Please, take this to Romani as soon as you can. She'll want to hear about this.
If you see any movement from the super mutants, report it immediately. I can't imagine what it is you want to talk about. By supporting Romani's betrayal, you turned your back on the order and values of the Brotherhood. Nevertheless, we have something more important to focus on right now. Your status will be dealt with after the super mutants. Don't get too comfortable. Romani broke her oath. Under normal circumstances, it would be up to the Elders to decide her fate as it relates to the Brotherhood. It is not my wish to be so shameless as to act in their stead, but if Romani is left to continue leading this force unofficially, the damage will be irreversible. Something must be done. And I am the only one left to do it. That's an odd statement, Initiate. I suppose I don't disagree with you. At the start of this expedition, I may not have had the confidence to decide for myself the right course of action. I relied on my orders. I made mistakes when left without them. But having to bite my tongue at Romani's leadership time and time again, that made my values clear to me. The next time I speak to the Elders, I won't be afraid to tell them what I believe. We'll restore proper order to this segment of the Brotherhood. We'll remove any links necessary to reforge the chain. When that's done, we'll return to our original mission of establishing contact with the Elders, whatever it may take. One, they're an unknown. I understand these creatures have been sighted around Appalachia for some time now, but this is the Brotherhood's first time dealing with them. We need more information before we can count this threat as controlled. Two, they targeted us directly. The blow they dealt to this base is unacceptable. We must determine their motives, if any, and take appropriate steps to ensure this never happens again. Three, They're an abomination. We've seen all kinds of mutants, but these are uncannily human. It's an affront to nature to simply let them be. Yes. Things didn't go as planned at the caverns, but we handled the situation well as a team. Good work. It's a thorn in my side, physically and figuratively. It takes twice as long to get anything done like this. On top of that, I can't maintain my regular fitness routine. I'm starting to feel like my limbs are made of wet rubber rather than flesh. The good news is that this should heal quickly. My armor took the majority of the damage. I hope we can get it back in working order before I need to get out there again. I thought Initiate Norland would serve as an example to Initiate Houston. Instead, they went in two different directions. And that proved fatal. This doesn't make up for the loss. Not even close. But I understand better now that people need to be met where they are. That applies to all the Initiates. I need to understand them before they can trust me. Yes, it's something I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. But I'll carry it with pride for what Norland gave to the Brotherhood. We all put our lives on the line by signing up. My goal is to ensure that in the end, what we've done for the world makes it worth it. Sure. I'd rather not waste my breath on that topic. You mean that vile man we dealt with at the storeroom? The next time he tries to wax poetic about Brotherhood tyranny and how he's trying to protect his family. Any family that threatens others to protect itself is just a criminal mob. And the way that Pierce tries to twist his words around you to justify himself, it's repulsive. And I mentioned I'd rather not talk about it. But, since you're so insistent on being intrusive, Night Connors defended my hometown from raiders, and subsequently brought me into the fold. I've seen raiders threaten and destroy communities a number of times, not just my own. As such, I believe it is within the Brotherhood's mission to address the threat they pose to humanity. Because the raiders are undignified outlaws who lie, steal, and murder as they see fit, their existence is a direct obstacle to the Brotherhood's mission to save humanity. That's why we can't just get along. Make it quick. After the stunt you and Romani pulled, you're lucky to still call yourself an initiate. But we can talk about that after dealing with the mutants. The 1st Expeditionary Force was tasked with investigating several valued technological sites across the U.S., concluding at the Atlas Observatory. From here, we would report back on the fate of the preceding Appalachian chapter, carrying on the Brotherhood's mission in their stead if need be. But you and Romani sabotaged any chance of us making that report in the foreseeable future. I can see why a newcomer like you would feel no loyalty to the Elders. But Romani's betrayal is unforgivable. They are considered MIA until further investigation. Last stationed at Fort Defiance. We lost contact with them some time ago. At the time, Lost Hills didn't have the resources for a cross-country expedition. What's important now is that we will carry on the Brotherhood mission in their place. The rocket launchers were our most notable discovery. Everything else is classified. So that you and Romani can have your way with it again? Even if we did pick up another lead on a transmitter, you would not be included in the conversation. Ask them to procure and preserve dangerous technologies from before the war, and defend humanity from itself. Since the world went to pieces, anyone and everyone has been using what they can find in the wasteland to their own ends, unrestricted. If things continue like this, humanity will never make it. Make it. Does this look like a social club to you? I don't understand how that works, but I'll take your word for it. I've been with the Brotherhood for almost 20 years. I consider my life before that irrelevant. I think our mission is the only hope for humanity in the long term. And I think that any time I don't spend on that mission is irresponsible. There. Are you able to work now? Considering what's happened, that's a complicated question. For your purposes, I still consider all initiates my direct reports. I will continue maintaining the armory and stockpiles, though some of those responsibilities will be distributed out to the initiates. My focus is on the super mutants. The sooner we can get a handle on that threat, the sooner we can get our hierarchy back in order. Ad Victoriam.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place, my mission.
Raiders causing trouble again. We'll have to do something about them.
What was I doing? Oh, right.
Do you think I could become an initiate? Yeah, except when she bosses me around. But soon I'll be big like her and she won't be able to do that anymore.
Oh no. What? I know it's my fault. Regardless of anything Night Shin says, yes, I'm young and inexperienced, but he still died because of me. If I had only just stood and fought, then maybe... I'm trying. Initiate Norland was brave. I guess I just want to be a little more like him. And it's awful that he had to give his life for me to finally realize that. Oh. I'll stay out of your way.
Still not finished. There's just not enough hours in a day.
I'll make one, and I'll show those raiders. I can do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night? You're the Paladin's favorite initiate, right? How's she gonna handle the situation with Night Shin? The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined. The settlers want to rebuild, but they're only looking to the future.
Those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? It started with an
I
M.
understand your frustration, Mr. Knapp. Finding everyone that has gone missing is my top priority, but we need more evidence before we can act.
Evidence? Well, what more do you need, huh? Are you saying that Cassie is a liar?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Initiate. Excellent timing. There's something we should discuss.